Hi everyone out there, welcome to the show. You are watching Elevate and I'm your host Teddy Namialo.
With Juko Letitia.
Elevate is a show where we look at different problems or issues that the youth are facing and how best we can go about these problems. And yes, we have been putting our focus on various business issues.
As Teddy has talked about all these problems that we are planning to solve with a broad smile,
yes.
I think now last week we talked about how to identify that the profits in your business are reducing.
Dwindling.
Exactly. This week we are going to talk about how to grow the business. After identifying that the profits are reducing, now we want to stabilize these profits and we want to boost the business. How exactly do we do that?
Yes, and that is what we are going to look at after this short break. Welcome back from that short break. You are still watching Elevate, and as Letitia informed you, in today's episode we are looking at how do you grow your business. How do you grow your business? Business growth is making sure that your business is elevating in different spheres.
Yes, most people actually think that business growth is in size, but then you can have your big business nayenga sente temuri. So now we want to tell you business growth is about growth of market share, growth in profitability, and of course size is also one of the what do they call it, spheres of growth.
Yeah, factors of growth. Okay. So business growth is in very different spheres. It's not only one. A business may look at growth as I have more customers, I'm making more sales, I'm putting up many branches. So different business persons identify growth in different ways.
Yes. So now Teddy,
yes,
why would I opt for my business to grow? If I'm here and I have enough money, I'm living every day, I eat, my life it's not the best, but I'm where I want to be. Okay, Letitia.
As an entrepreneur, you have different aspirations. You have different goals. You start this business with a vision. You want to get somewhere. You want to, as a youth, you want to buy a better phone. You want to do better hair. As an adult, you want to take your children to school and things of the sort. So business growth, you're ensuring that your business grows so that you get to where you want to be.
But now,
because I know you started your business with a goal.
Okay, yeah, that's
you want to reap out of it.
Yes.
So that is why you should ensure that your business definitely grows.
Now, how do I know that it's actually, how do I, as my business is progressing, how do I see, I'm trying to grow my businesses, but how do I see that, okay, yes, it has, what happens to the business? Does it just expand?
No, it doesn't expand and pop like a balloon. Letitia, for you to tell that your business has grown, you see increase in profits, increase in sales.
But the money talks anyway, yeah.
Thank you very much. So when you see things like your profits are increasing, your sales are increasing, you are able to have more workers.
Have more assets.
Yes, have more assets.
Yeah.
You can be able to accommodate more workers and even pay them. You need more people to work
than before.
Exactly. Then with that, you're sure and you can tell that definitely my business is growing.
But then there are guys now who start from online.
Okay.
The moment you actually acquire land as an asset, it shows that your business is actually growing.
Yes.
First of all, this is land that is going to keep growing in value, right? And in future, if you're to decide maybe to sell this place, you're going to sell it for more. So the moment you acquire actually these assets in your business, it's going to be a lot better for you.
Now that people maybe don't have land, we can talk about inventory in businesses.
Yeah. Inventory is also a sign that your business is growing.
Yes. Now that if at all you have more inventory, your business is growing. Let us talk about a boutique. Before you were hanging your clothes maybe on hangers. Now you have dummies for proper display of the clothes. Now that you're able to buy those dummies and put those clothes, it shows that your business is actually growing.
By the way, Teddy, we can also talk about a simple thing like profitability. Before, your business on a good day, maybe you make 120, maybe the next day, you can make 130. Someone can say,
now you make very high profits in a day.
Yes, I do. Anyway, someone can say that 10K is little money, but this money continues progressing. We can also look at something like your production process. The improvement of your production process also shows that your business is growing. Now, for example, I can go and I sell my novels. You're going to tell me, hey, Letitia, I want a novel. I'm going to get the book how it is, and I give it to you. Is that right? But now, for somebody whose business is progressing, Now me, I might be there and I look at the novel and I'm like, how can I just take this naked novel and just hand it to someone like that?
So you want to
I'm going to package this novel now. I'm going to maybe...
If you're able to actually have the packaging materials.
As the business is growing, growth, you don't just start packaging for. You have to make sure that your business is able to sustain this standard.
So when you realize you can actually sustain certain standards.
Exactly.
Like if I told that you were a chapati person and you were selling in white veras, and now you can give people in black veras that are more expensive.
Black veras more
yes.
Colorless. Okay.
Exactly. Sorry, I meant colorless. So you realize that whenever you're able to add something to your business, then it is actually growing.
Yes. By the way, Teddy, as we are talking about all these signs that your business is growing, we should not forget one of the most important stakeholders in the business, which is your customers.
Your customers.
The moment the customer numbers are speaking to you and giving you a thumbs up, you should just know that your business is actually on the right road. Meaning,
are they customers if they come and they don't buy?
Well,
my business may be flocked with people, but they come and go, they don't buy.
Well, that's press.
Oh.
And they say any press is good press.
Okay.
These people, maybe they are not going to buy, but they have seen, I know people who always go, they see, they're going to tell you, oh man, I saw that cool shirt there. For if you didn't buy the cool shirt, me who liked the idea of this cool shirt that you've talked about, I'm going to go to you and I'm going to go to that place and I buy that cool shirt. So either way, your business is benefit. Just make sure that your business is actually seen by these customers. The more people it's exposed to, the better chances for growth, and also is already a sign of growth. It just keeps multiplying and multiplying for your betterment.
So when you realize that you have very many customers, that is a sign, a definite sign that your business is growing. We shall take a quick break and we will be right back. Welcome back from that short break. You are still watching Elevate. Yes. And in today's episode, we are talking about how do you grow your business. But before we went for our break, we were telling you how to identify, how you tell that your business is growing.
Yes.
Now, we are going to tell you how exactly you grow your business.
Now, Teddy, she has talked about all that stuff. You see, Teddy is a very bright girl.
Thank you.
She's mentally, Anyway, so now I think we can talk about diversification. My friend Teddy here might not know English very well.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you what diversification is.
Please educate the youth out there. What is to diversify?
To diversify simply means to, in a business, it's to sell more products. Okay, you have more than one product in your business.
Yes.
For example, now Teddy, I sell chips.
Do you like chips?
No, this is for you. You're my inspiration for the chips references.
Okay.
Anyway, I sell chips. I've been selling chips
over years.
I've had this market share for the chips. Yeah, they know me. I'm well established. I'm the chips guy in the area.
Okay.
But now I want to expand, right? I have to diversify my business to be able to grow. I'm going to now introduce sausages. That way, I'm capturing the market from the sausages, and I'm also capturing the market from the chips. That way, it's all more money. Like,
the sausage may even act as a dessert to the chips. So when I come to buy the chips, I'm tempted by the aroma from the sausages.
The market share automatically expands.
But Letitia, this does not just apply for chips and sausages. Someone's selling foodstuffs. You're selling matoke. You've been selling matoke over years, but we know you, Mama Nal sells matoke. You can decide to add something. You can go for Irish potatoes. You can go for sweet potatoes, because people who come to buy the matoke may also want the other foods, but never find them.
Agriculture is very profitable. According to what I hear, I'm not yet there, but I'm on my way, I'm coming.
So you should make sure that you don't just have one product. You have the rest.
But Teddy, there are also services. Now, like for you, maybe you what do you do?
No, let's talk about salons. You're there in the salon, you do women's hair alone, but you realize these women always come to do their nails.
Talked about the salon.
Okay.
Let's talk about this. Now let's talk about something for the boys. Right?
Okay.
You're there, maybe you offer, you charge people to play with your PlayStation.
The PS? Okay.
Now, like maybe I go, I play my Mortal Kombat, I play COD, I play whatever I want to play. Now, that's a service that you're offering. The moment you're going to offer another service in that business, like let's say I can let you rent the game, you can play from here, or I can actually let you buy the game and take it to your home.
Elsewhere.
Those are two different services that you're offering. Now, me, who doesn't like sitting and playing with everybody else, you're going to have that market for the guys who want to actually play from there, and you're going to have the market for the...
Letitia, more to eat. Why don't you make that area a cafe as well? That people can come and surf the internet, and then those who want to play.
Gamers are never at home. Gamers are never at home. So the moment you establish for them an eating institution, the moment I put down my controller, I just stand and there's a plate of food there. Your business is, you might as well make it a hotel or something, because those guys will never leave. So Teddy, we have seen that the moment you diversify your business, it's all for the better. Okay, sometimes it can go wrong, depending all this. By the way, it also depends on timing.
It cannot go wrong if at all I have a variety. There's
timing.
Okay.
Your business has just begun, and then you're like,
I want to diversify.
It's like you're eating more than you can handle.
Okay. You're biting more than you can chew.
Yeah, exactly that one. You need to be able to actually time, like business growth. Growth takes time. You don't see a child standing up and running the moment it jumps out of the womb. You have to let the business grow. As it continues progressing, you continue also adding on to it.
Exactly. Yes. Letitia, we are speaking of business, and we know that the most valuable asset to the business are the customers.
Yes.
We should take our customers with care. So one way to make sure that your business grows,
yes,
you should engage your customers.
Engage your customers.
Yes, there are different ways in which you can.
You mean if I jazz the business? I'm going to tell you engage them.
No. Engaging customers comes with different things. You can give your customers discounts. You realize one of the ways in which someone can grow their business is engaging their customers.
Really?
Yes. Engaging customers means you talk to your customers. You have a connection with your customers. You get feedback from your customers. And you can basically do this in very many ways. For instance, there are social media platforms like WhatsApp. Yeah. Create a WhatsApp group, and you can ask your customers, did you like this? Did you like the other? What should I do with this? Should I improve my bags? Should I bring in these more colors?
By the way, Teddy, you even talk about that engagement with the customers. There are these people who do this sort of, it's like keeping track of your customers. You know those visitors books whereby the customer writes down their name and they are giving you the contact information. Don't just keep that book. You're wasting potential. Get those numbers. You know those seasons, Easter, Eid, what? Send these people these messages. Customers, people like to be appreciated. To feel special.
Yes.
Then one is going to get the message on Christmas. Oh, Merry Christmas, Teddy from maybe so and so clothing line. Yes. And it's going to make them feel good. Whether it's a Catholic, whether it's a Muslim, for you say, do your work. Like, okay, know your customers, and reach out to them. Engage them. It's like forming if you're friends with your customers, actually business is going to be much easier.
Exactly. So Letitia, still with engagement, someone could do is it called a survey, market survey?
Oh yeah, market surveys.
You want to get response from the customers, and you give out. There are those forms that are always having the name of the, maybe they don't have the name of the customer.
You don't even have to give out the forms, by the way. There are those online tests. Did you do online exams in lockdown?
Yes, we did.
Yes, you can always find such technology. It's very easy. Because
online people usually engage more.
Actually,
on online platforms.
We don't even have to talk about all this. Instagram polls. You can put your create scale to say this dress, red dress, quality, and put from numbers 1 to 10. People are going to come clicking. This one going to click 5. This one. But by the end of the 24 hours for this poll to expire, you will have seen where your cloth stands. You will have seen where your business is headed.
And trust me, at the end of that day, you're going to be able to identify what exactly your customers need or what is missing in your business to make it actually get better.
I know what the customers need. The customers need promotions. They need I need some promotions. We are talking about things like discounts.
So is this another way to grow my business, Letitia?
Yes, my friend. We need ways to grow the business. Now you talked about discounts. Last time I was the one who was clueless, but now I'm here to tell you exactly why discounts are needed in the business.
Yes.
Now maybe Teddy, you're selling, what do you like? Necklaces?
No. I like wooden lights. I'm selling wooden lights.
Okay. No, we talked about wooden lights. Okay, fine. This time you're just selling the bulb.
Yes.
I'm selling bulbs, right? maybe I was not interested in your business. I was going to go to some other company there. They sold to me the bulb for like 6K.
Yes.
Maybe I needed a dozen.
Okay.
And for them, they are saying, no, each you're going to buy a dozen, but each is going to be for 6K.
Okay.
But then I find your business and you're giving me this discount. This beautiful promotion is there and it's saying a dozen, not each at 6K. Each is going to be at 5K because you have bought them in bulk.
Okay.
Now why would they, now me who is looking for that dozen, why would I go for the one who is selling them at a higher price than this one who is selling them at a lower price, of which the quality does not even really differ? So you're going to see at the end of the day that the moment your products have this appeal, they promote, people like free things, by the way, like those things that
but giving on discounts
exciting.
doesn't mean I'm giving out free things.
Okay, fine, it doesn't mean you're, but in a buyer's mind they are like, yee. So
But
buyers actually they are like, kationa because they lost na kati wanonza afunye.
But Letitia, still on promotions, and now you're talking about free things. Sometimes you should a business personnel can employ giving a free good. Someone buys something, they give an additional free good.
Oh yeah,
you understand that kind of thing?
I see those guys who sell detergent. Sometimes they give you like a bucket.
Yes.
Now for
they
you,
put a cup. You realize some people would, I'm buying this detergent because there is a cup in there, and I will not buy this one because I will not get a cup.
For you might sell your Rolex, put an extra egg on the side, make it bold, make it fried, whatever you want. But then you can talk about credit allowances for trustworthy customers.
Yes, that is only for trustworthy customers. You're going to give a credit allowance to someone and you will not see them. You will not see them again.
I've given people credit in a
but you have no business.
Teddy, you don't know. I have.
No, I don't.
It's in the. It's growing. It's coming.
Sprouting.
Next time you might see me here wearing the shirt for my business, but not any random you find. Randoms will make you cry. They'll make you suffer. The business will deteriorate. Okay, it will not entirely collapse, but yeah, you will feel
it will
bad.
Deteriorate. And we're looking at business growth.
Yes.
So how are you going to grow your business if at all people are running out with your money?
But now, Teddy, what exactly is credit?
Credit. I give you my good, you don't pay immediately, but you pay me with time. You can tell me I'll pay you in a week's time.
Yeah, there are those guys, maybe
I give you my shoe. No, let me talk about my tote bags. I give you my tote bag, it's 40,000. You take it because I trust you, Letitia. I know you. I know where to get you and you give me my money. So I give you the tote bag and I tell you in a week's time, please bring my money.
Yes.
In that way, you've taken my good and credit.
Ones who like, as you have that, you're saying tote bags, I pay 20K first. The other 20K will come later. That's a credit sale. And now the moment people know that the moment they establish this sort of relationship with you, it's going to give them benefit. People like benefits. They are going to tell other people. Yeah, man.
I was actually about to ask you how that grows a business, but you've answered that question.
Yes, I'm so intelligent. Anyway, it's going to tell you. It's going to be like, man, Teddy's tote bags, but it only works if you keep buying.
Yes.
So this person who is going to it's going to.
So my business is going to be referred. Oh, Teddy can even give you on credit if you're a credit-worthy customer.
Yes.
In that way, people will refer my business to people, and more people will come. Sales will boom, and my business will grow.
You even talked about referrals. Like we refer. We already know what that means. Like people, word of mouth. That the news keeps traveling.
Do you know that
it is tote bag?
It's totally free. It is gospel free because referrals only come when you're offering the best services. I'll tell you, Letitia, I definitely did my hair from this salon, and now that you like it, you go to that salon. By the way, Teddy, it's like I can see that hair and I know where it's from. Don't mention. Which takes us to an issue of branding. Do you understand what I'm saying? The moment your business is known for a beautiful thing, the moment your business is known, like, if I buy sausages from there, they are going to give me this cute paper bag which fits in my hand and maybe I can put it in my pocket. The moment your business is known for a particular thing of pleasure to these people, it's also going to lead to even on at jewelry shops, or maybe let me say where they sell watches. Yes. You can go and you want to buy a watch for a friend as a gift, and when you reach there, they give you this box. They don't charge you for the box. It's looking so beautiful. It even has the word happy birthday for the box. There are businesses that don't charge for the box. Well, there are those that do, but then there are those that just give it to you. Okay, I understand. All the same, people want something that looks good because I want to present this. Whether I've paid for it, whether I've not paid for it, it looks so it has nice. Happy birthday, Letitia. And the watch is fitting in there. And now that it actually has that additional something, it's going to attract people to ask, where did you buy this?
By the way, Teddy, like you go to a restaurant.
Yes.
This restaurant, like you enter when the waitress is wearing the cool, they have this blue scarf ties sort of thing.
And even their names are here on the aprons.
Exactly. Like the thing is just looking nice. You might even go there just because of the appearance of the place.
Speaking of that, you go to a place and, you know, there are decorations all over.
Exactly.
There are these warm lights, you know, there are those nice looking lights,
those Burocello lights which look nice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They are put up there and you're like, wow. Sometimes you just go there to that place because of that cozy environment.
Yes.
So that is actually going to help you grow your business because people will keep flocking and coming to that place. We shall take a quick break and we'll be right back.
For you to ensure that your business is growing, I've mentioned this before, it's the numbers that show you that you're growing, you're making a profit. Many times we say that small businesses in Uganda have a very short lifespan, but the people who have started these businesses generally don't just disappear off the scene. What usually happens is the business might die and the person moves into something else, or the business evolves. So it's not a shortage of ideas to try. Many people try many different things before they land on the idea that they feel like is making them money and can survive a long time. That being said, when you realize that your business has started making money, there might be a temptation to sit back and celebrate or enjoy the money, but you're not in business just to live hand to mouth. Really, you're in business to grow and scale so that this business begins to, you know, grow bigger than you. So I'd suggest that in the time when your business is doing well, at that time when you're not worried about the bills and all those things and you can relax a bit, that is the time when you should be able to think about new areas of business to venture into, or spin-off services that you can offer. For example, you've struggled to build your salon, you've found your niche in the beauty industry, in the salon area. Is that the time then for you to think about going into bigger offerings? For example, spa services. It's related. Someone is coming to take care of themselves, look good, but now you're giving something more than just the hair care, nails and all. If you're in the business of, let's say, beauty products, what can you add to your line? Do you then move from retailing into producing your own, depending on the demand that your customers have? So the time when you're not struggling for money and the time when you're not preoccupied with how to get by, that's the time for you to be more creative with what you can offer, and also to think strategically. Where do you want to go and how do you get there? So when you're not worried about money, start planning forward.
That was Edna with those insightful views. I now know, by the way, you guys, this is not a joking matter. Next time I'm launching my business anytime soon, you guys should be steady. Edna has told us everything we need to know, everything that we need.
We thought we knew.
Yes, well, I have been your host, Juko Letitia. Don't forget our social media handles, New Vision Wear, on whichever platform that you might prefer.
Yes. Thank you very much. I've also been your host, Teddy Damiano. Catch us next time. Bye-bye.